Hi guys, this is Umu and welcome back to Kadi Recipes. You know, Eid is coming in few days and we love to serve Riz Gras every Eid. So in this video, I will show you a delicious Riz Gras with lambs recipe. I'm sure you will love this one too. Give me a thumbs up now and let's get started. Now for the ingredient list and exact measurement, please check the description box below. This is not a quick recipe guys, but it's so yummy when you take time to cook it. I have here a beautiful lamb leg of around 1.5 kilogram, which I have already cleaned, and now I'm just going to make some incisions on it. If you want to make this recipe a bit quicker, you can cut the meat into small pieces, but for me I prefer to keep it this big. It's so beautiful. If you don't have lambs, you can also replace this with beef. Then I will make a simple seasoning with black pepper, paprika, curry powder. I will also add some dry herbs and ground ginger. Add some salt to your own taste. You can also add cubes if you like. Then mix everything well together. Grab your meat and season it well with this spice. Put it everywhere in your meat and rub really well. Really take your time to do this step. In a frying pan, heat some oil and add in some onions, garlic, and fresh ginger. This will give the oil a nice aroma. Then place your meat in that oil and fry all the sides of your lambs until brown. This step is just to add a nice color for our meat, not to fully cook it yet. Transfer the remaining oil and add half of a sliced onion. And stir fry for a few minutes. Then add the meat and cover with lot of water. Add enough to cook the meat, and also we use the same bouillon to cook our rice. Add some salt to your own taste. Cover the lid and let this cook. Now let's prepare the rice. I will just add salt and bay leaf on my rice. Then I will cover with hot water. You have to choose a good quality of rice for this recipe. I use 1 kilogram of Jasmine rice, but you can use any delicious rice. Let this sit for 20 minutes. Meanwhile, let's prepare our ingredients. In a blender, I'm going to add 2 red bell peppers and 1 green pepper. Add some hot peppers to your own taste. I will just add 2 because of my kids, but you can add more if you like. Add in 3 onions. I know guys that I use a lot of ingredients for just 1 kilogram of rice, but this is what will give my Riz Gras a nice taste. I added a head of garlic and also a fresh ginger. Then add some water to blend all this together. Once done, transfer in a bowl and in the same blender add a bunch of basil leaf. I love basil leaves so much, so that's why I always use it in my recipes. Then add in some parsley. I will also add a little bit of mint leaves to enhance the flavor. Blend everything well and add in some fresh tomatoes and blend. Now mix all the blended ingredients together. This mixture is the secret of this recipe. It will give it so much flavor. Now I will add some in the meat. Then we are going to start to make our tomato sauce. So for that I will add my oil in a heavy pot. I use 350 ml of oil for 1 kilogram of rice. It looks like a lot, but once you cook the rice, it will go at the bottom of your pot and make it cook nicer. Then add half of a sliced onion and saute until you get a nice aroma and the onions are tender. Add your tomato paste and stir fry. Don't rush this step. This is a very important step. So take your time to fry the tomato paste. So if you are loving the recipe so far, please subscribe to my channel for more delicious African recipes. When the liquid is almost absorbed, start to add your spices. I will use paprika, black pepper, bay leaf, curry powder, and dry herbs. Mix well and add the onion mixture in it. Salt to your own taste. You can also add a bouillon cube at this point if you like. For the vegetables, use what you like. I use carrots, potatoes, sweet potatoes, and cassava. So I will add them in my tomato sauce and cook with some hot peppers. When the vegetables are half cooked, not completely cooked, I will remove from the tomato sauce and I will then add in my bouillon to finish the cooking process. To have a perfect rice, I'm going to wash it several times until the water is completely clear. I reduce a little of the sauce and keep it for serving. On the remaining sauce, I'm adding my all-purpose seasoning, but you can add any bouillon cube you like. Mix well and add in your rice. Mix everything together before adding your bouillon. For 1 kilogram of this type of jasmine rice, I use 1.5 liters of the meat bouillon. This will cook my rice perfectly, so add the bouillon on the rice and salt to your own taste. Cover with aluminum foil or any type of paper you have. Reduce the heat on low and let your rice cook for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, flip your rice and let it finish the cooking slowly. Now guys, if you cook this on high heat, your rice will burn without being cooked. Once you flip the rice, the oil will go in the bottom of your pot and it will let your rice cook perfectly on top without burning it. Cover and finish the cooking. Once the vegetables are tender, remove them from the bouillon and set aside. And also when your lamb is very tender and ready and delicious, serve it with your rice and vegetables. This is so good guys, just try the recipe to see for yourself. Enjoy it with a hot tamarind sauce or some lime and the pepper if you like. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up before you go. Eid Mubarak to you and bye.